I had a set of AirPods. What did I call them?
Earpods. I thought they are earpods.
They are AirPods. Had a set of AirPods for a wee while.
Hello and welcome to Dermis Mondays.
I'm Ali.
I'm Craig.
Well, it's been well over a year now since we've been doing these videos, so we thought we would introduce you to a couple of our friends who we've been working closely with over the past year. They've been really important to us, and
They've kept you warm at night.
Kept me warm at night. And yeah, we're not talking about people here. We are, of course, talking about headphones. So for the past year,
we have been constantly on video chats, as I'm sure half the country has.
Video calls, mixing, doing sessions, doing these Dermis Mondays. They've not been far away from us. We've pretty much always had our headphones on us. So we thought it would be good to do a versus fight-off.
Yeah, we're going to do a
with the
review,
headphones.
but why not just make a ridiculous clickbait title?
Yeah.
By making it versus and include both of them. And even though they're totally different headphones, from totally different brands, at totally different price points, from different years as well, I would say. Two totally different sounds to them. We thought it would just be cool to make a wee comparison there and let you know how we've got on with them. It is a long-term review. The headphones I've got, there's a new version out now. I was on the train of consumerism. New one out every year, you know, but I don't think there's much difference between the most recent version of my headphones. And you also get the knowledge of a year's experience with them.
Yeah, definitely. And not so much a review, but just maybe a wee introduction on our headphones and how we've got on with them and what we like about them, what we don't like about them. We're not really gear reviewers, so we've not got...
We are now. This is our first review.
Yeah, we've not got other headphones to compare them with, but here we go.
We have used, to be fair, we have used a lot of different headphones.
Yeah.
We both know, I say we know audio pretty well. We know what we like and we know what we don't like. So I think we're more than qualified to review headphones. My headphones are these.
Oh, your headphones come in a bag?
Posh bag like this, which for the price I bloody well hope so. So I've got these, the Sony wh-1000. I think these ones are the M3s, so the M4s are out now, but they look pretty much identical to these. So they just look like basic headphones, but the thing about these is they're noise cancelling, active noise cancelling, which is a game changer, and it's the reason why I didn't get a pair more like Ali's, just for whenever I'm travelling, whenever I'm at the gym or things like that. They just get rid of all the background noise. When you put them on and the ambient noise cancelling thing comes on, it's like you're in a vacuum, it just goes and it's just total silence. Do have a few kind of gimmicky features. This bit here you can use to control the volume and the track just by touching it. So
that's pretty cool, isn't it?
You double click it and that pauses or plays. You can swipe and it will skip to the next track. And another thing you can do if you've got the noise cancelling on, if you cup it like that, it lets noise in so you can hear, which is quite cool.
Yeah, and they've got a nice feel to them as well. And
they are comfortable.
Yeah, I've tried these quite a few times. We've tracked with these. Well, I've tracked with these quite a lot. I've done quite a bit of recording on them, and they are very nice sounding headphones. Very comfy, and they fit my small head as well. That's quite good.
They've took some abuse as well, and they're in decent nick. They're maybe for a sound point of view, I would say they're probably just a bit too bassy for me. Really hyped on the bass. Overall, quite happy with them. I did look at Bose ones, tried the Bose version. I think they're called the Quiet Comforts at the time. And these were much better than the Bose. The Bose was like even more bassy than them, believe it or not.
Bose have a habit of doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
More bass.
And the noise cancelling definitely wasn't as good as that, in my opinion. At the time, maybe Bose have upped their game now, but if you're looking second hand or you see these on a deal and you want noise cancelling headphones, a good recommendation.
How much were they? How much are they roughly?
I think at the time I paid 120 quid, something like that.
The thing I like about them is that they fold flat. So the ear cups fold flat, so you can put them in the case, which is quite a nice feature. And the ear pads are very, very comfy, almost like a kind of light, can't imagine they're leather, but almost like a kind of...
They're going brand new for about 160, but a second hand you can get them a bit cheaper than that.
And they're wireless.
There's a cool thing as well, you can set it up so that when you walk up to a road...
What?
Yeah, when you walk up to a road, it'll let noise in so you can hear the cars. And then when you cross the road, when you get to the other side, it'll go back to noise cancel.
Dangerous if you forget to change that function.
Yeah, certain frequencies get through. That's one thing. See, like voices and stuff like that. The top end gets through. It's more low frequencies it cancels out. See, like a washing machine or like things like that. Brilliant. See if you've got like a noisy house or whatever.
That's handy. And how long does the battery life last on them?
The battery life is amazing in these things, and I've had them probably about a year and a half. I think I've charged these things about 4 times.
Really?
Yeah, not joking. The battery life is hours and hours and hours. It's probably 20 to 30 hours, I would say.
That's ridiculous.
It's amazing. Well, the thing is, when I'm in here, they're plugged in, so I'm not using the noise cancelling. So they work fine, you know, they don't drain the battery when you're plugged in. And then when I'm at the gym or whatever and I've got them on, it just seems to last forever.
Lovely design, fold flat, wireless, noise cancelling. So let's compare them with my cheap Sennheisers.
Now, this is the thing though, like as much as Sony are known for their audio, I think the Sennheisers, they're really known for being good.
Yeah, well Sennheiser do a range of very expensive headphones.
Yeah.
And some quite nice headphones as well.
And they're German, which is just a good start, isn't it, when it comes to technology and audio.
I remember buying a pair of Bayer Dynamic DT100s.
Ooh.
Well, you know what they look like. They're like the big white ones.
Oh, they're the white ones
Yeah.
that you see, the kind of 70s looking ones. Yeah, yeah.
They have them all over the BBC studios and everywhere.
They're really flat, aren't they? They're like
Very,
purposely
very flat.
overly flat.
They're kind of like the NS10s
Of the headphone model.
for your ears. I remember buying a set of them when I was younger, but I can't stand them, can't listen to them.
I remember just being like, turn it up, because you just can't get them. You need a lot of power to drive them, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. But the headphones that I've used for years are these very, very affordable Sennheiser HD202s. But as you can see, these are wired headphones. They actually only retail at about £25, so they're very, very cheap. And even if you were picking up, I think I picked up a set second hand for about £9.99.
Yeah.
Sound off of these headphones kind of suits my listening experience because they are very bass heavy.
They're hyped.
Yes.
I'd say they're very much like your typical hi-fi. They're bassy and top-endy.
Very much so. A bit like when you put your camera in auto mode. It just does all the nice things. Makes everything vibrant.
It's very pleasing to the ear.
Instead of shooting in raw.
But there's still a lot of clarity in them.
They're extremely clear for vocals and sort of high-end guitar and synths and sparkly sounds. And a lot of the criticism that these cheap headphones get is that they're too bassy, but I actually think they've just got a really nice balance of soft bass, and because I get used to listening to them, I kind of get used to that. That's how I kind of like to listen.
You've
to my
mixed
music.
tracks on them. entirely before. I've seen you do it in the past.
Yeah, I've finished off a few tracks with these headphones. You get used to your headphones, so it's obviously not recommended to mix on headphones. You always use your monitors, but in certain circumstances, when you're maybe working late at night and you don't want to make too much noise and you want to get it a wee bit louder, these have been amazing. They are closed back headphones. They just fit really, really nicely. And again, I've got quite a small head and the smallest setting just fits perfectly. And they're not too tight. I've had a lot of headphones in the past where they're quite tight and can hurt your ears quite a bit. But these ones are really, really comfy. The only drawbacks about these headphones are that they're wired, so if the cabling goes on them, that's you're they're in the bin really, and you're looking for a new set, but you can pick them up for 10 quid.
Super cheap, yeah.
So really, really, really good headphones. They're exciting.
Yeah.
They keep your attention.
They're just workhorses, aren't they? They just do the job.
Yeah, the thing I don't like about these headphones is that I think they're designed for DJs, so the cup actually pulls out, which is really annoying because sometimes they come off
Unless
when
you're
you don't want
David
them
Guetta
to
or
come off.
Calvin
And you can go
Harris.
this. But I would never ever use that function on those headphones, but they just pop back in.
Well,
That's one thing about these headphones as well, is that the jack lead on them is super long. It's, I would say,
long enough for a studio.
probably about 2.5 meters long, something like that. So they've got plenty of distance if you're recording and you're got them plugged into your interface and your mic's maybe a couple of feet away. So they're really, really good for that. And as I say, if they break, you just buy a new set, which is really, really good. But I think, I tend to look after headphones, so I've had these for years. I'd probably say I've had these for about 7 or 8 years. I've just noticed doing this video now that I'm getting a tiny wee bit of fray in that earphone, which is not great, so I've probably just broken these.
Goodbye.
But yeah, fantastic headphones. They've been my wee pal for the past 1.5 years during lockdown.
For many years.
Well, they've been for a long time, but I think I've used them more than ever
Yeah.
past year. Certainly don't have the same kind of extras that a pair like the Sony have with the noise cancelling, but all in all, a fantastic set of headphones. So if you're looking for a cheap set, these are definitely the ones to go for.
Different things for different purposes. If you're to actually compare them seriously, noise cancelling is great if you're on a commute, but if you're just working from home and you want a wee set of headphones, don't bother with your Apple AirPods, for a tenner. Get a set of them.
I had a set of AirPods. What did I call them?
Earpods. I don't know, they are earpods.
They are AirPods. Had a set of AirPods for a wee while, and I thought, these are going to be really handy. And I suppose they are handy for being out and about, and if you're out walking and you're coming straight back in and you're taking calls all the time or you're on meetings. But if you're in the house, if you're at your computer and you're listening to tunes or mixing a bit of audio, the Sennheisers are fantastic, affordable option.
Yeah.
But if you're getting into some serious mixing and you want to use headphones as a reference for mixing or mastering,
don't use either of these.
don't use either of them. There are some fantastic open back headphones on the market. It's maybe something we can look at in the future.
There's an Adam headphones.
Yes.
Specifically designed for monitoring, which I was looking at. Also, apparently one of the best ones is those, the Audio Technica ones, the just basic, I think the M50s. Mm-hmm. One thing I would say that's a drawback to the Sonys is sometimes, see if you're taking a call and you've got active noise cancelling, you don't know how loud you're being. This is one thing. So you could be on the phone.
It cancels you out?
Yeah, it cancels you out. So you're on the phone talking away.
Hello!
Hello! Yeah, seriously?
No, I'm in the library!
There was one time I was in the gym and there was this guy doing some serious pump and iron, and he was like, And I was like, that is out of order. I looked round, noise cancelling headphones on.
There you go.
He probably just thought he was just breathing. Yeah. Do beware of the power of the noise cancelling.
Be careful not to cancel yourself out.
Yeah, sometimes you're better just sticking with the normal headphones.
And be careful crossing the roads.
Yeah.
So yeah, on that note, we hope you've enjoyed watching this episode. You've been watching Dermist Mondays. Remember to like, share and subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. And go and check out our other videos. There's a whole year's worth of them.
And check out the album. It'll be in the description.
Down below. Thanks for watching. See you next week on Dermist Mondays.
See ya! Bye!